When the call goes out, they scramble to save the day. Emergency first responders across Texas deal with hazards as part of life. That's something they have in common with Texas farmers and ranchers. Williamson County Farm Bureau members recently co-hosted a first responder training near Taylor for the third time in 6 years. The event drew about 40 emergency service men and women from Central Texas. Firemen, EMTs, law enforcement officials, and volunteers got first-hand farm safety training from local farmers. What started as a workshop for a handful of participants has grown into a regional field day with several sponsors.
What it involves is bringing in emergency responders that typically respond to emergencies in rural areas. Most of these firefighters now come from the city, don't have any background in rural firefighting or rural safety.
That fact is why the group of farmers that has grown to include the Texas AgriLife Extension and AgriLife Research started the field day. The timing of this year's event was perfect.
We're facing a situation now because of the spring rains. We have some great growth, but now it's turning off dry, and we might have even a worse wildfire issue facing us this summer and fall than we had last year.
Mark Vasquez works as a paramedic in Marble Falls and is grateful for the training offered.
There's a lot of stuff that can hurt you on these machines. Up to now, I didn't have a lot of familiarity with these machines, but at least now I know, how to make it stop, how to shut off the fuel.
Participants gathered to learn about farm machinery, ranging from tractors and combines to baling equipment and mowers. The Texas Forest Service also presented information about firefighting maneuvers in rural settings, with emphasis on landowner rights.
Just hearing from some of these farmers that do it for real, some of them have injuries from where they made a mistake, and sometimes the best teaching is experience.
Farmers today have some of the most sophisticated technology, and it's important for emergency responders to stay up to speed with the latest equipment. Firefighters agree that the training is needed.
I think it's extremely valuable. So we don't have the exposure to farm equipment like we used to get. A lot of these firefighters here today have never been this close to even a tractor. The technology is different. Just like it is in the fire service. This is an opportunity for these firefighters to get up close to it before they have to face it in a real emergency.
As urban areas in Texas grow, less emphasis is placed on rural safety training in emergency response departments. Event organizers and participants hope to see more seminars like this across the state in the future.
Every time we can instill a little bit of familiarity to the firefighters, they're going to do their job better.
For TFB News, Ed Wolff, Thrall.